Did you know that Season 3 of Bridgerton changed many important details from the books? Also, there are many secrets behind the characters' costumes. I'll tell you all about it here. Today we'll review 20 things you didn't see in the first part of Season 3 of Bridgerton. Ready? Let's go! Colin underwent one of the most significant changes in the season. He went from being a more innocent boy to becoming a manly heartthrob. To better represent this change, the production updated his wardrobe. His style is based on the Marlboro Man, the classic icon of Marlboro cigarettes. This was a cowboy with an open shirt and cigarettes. Bridgerton's production incorporated these ideas for Colin to give him a more masculine glow. That's why we see him in open shirts and more masculine colors like brown, black, and beige. In the fourth Bridgerton book, Penelope loses weight as part of her character development. However, showrunner Jess Brownell didn't want to use this resource for the series. According to her, they did focus on Penelope's change as she stops being introverted to gain more confidence in herself. But they handled this development through her emotions, instead of focusing on her outward appearance. That's why they didn't see it necessary for the actress to lose weight. Season 3 takes place a few months after the end of Season 2. This is a change from the books, where this time jump is much longer. Colin and Penelope only reunite after 7 years. Netflix wanted to avoid this huge time jump, as it would bring many production complications. For example, they would have to change all the child actors in the cast to make them look like young adults, and the main characters would have to be aged with makeup. That's why they preferred to keep the jump only a few months. Actress Nicola Coughlan, who plays Penelope, warns us that this season has many steamy scenes that haven't been seen yet. In fact, there is one in which she will appear completely nude by her own request. It's so serious that the actress asked in her contract for a version of the season without the steamy scenes so she could show it to her family. She comes from a very Catholic Irish family, and they don't agree with certain things in the series. Although Penelope's character is only 19 years old in Season 3, the reality is that actress Nicola Coughlan is already 37 years old, being one of the oldest among her peers. In past seasons, the series hid this with details like fake freckles on her cheeks. For years, the actress had to lie about her age to get certain roles. But in Bridgerton, she decided she wanted to proudly show her age, and it's still a topic of conversation today. Francesca changed actresses between Seasons 2 and 3. In the first seasons, she was played by actress Ruby Stokes. However, in Season 3, the character fell into the hands of Hannah Dodd. Unfortunately, Ruby had to leave the series due to scheduling conflicts. Netflix tried to keep the actress in the role, but it was impossible. In Season 2, we already saw this problem since Francesca appeared very little in the final episodes. By then, the actress already had scheduling issues, and the most feasible option for everyone was to change her for Season 3. Season 3 stands out for showing us a big change in Penelope. She wants to leave her sisters and mother behind to finally take control of her life, and that is reflected in her wardrobe. In the first seasons, she wore citrus colors that matched her family. Now her new dress is emerald green, and according to the costume designer, the color was chosen because on the color wheel, green is opposite the yellows and oranges. This makes it clear that Penelope is now taking a different path from her family. Another interesting detail is hidden in Penelope's hair. The production also wanted to represent the change with her hairstyles. In Seasons 1 and 2, she wore very tight curls by her mother's imposition. Now in Season 3, she wears her hair loose. This change is based on characters like the iconic Jessica Rabbit. This idea is not very historically accurate, since in the time of Bridgerton, it was not common for a woman to wear her hair so loose. But according to the production, Penelope is a special woman who doesn't fit into the average category, so they can deviate from historical accuracy with her. Continuing with Penelope's dresses, there are other interesting meanings. The first green dress represents distancing herself from her family's colors, but later, she wears more discreet pastel shades. According to the production, they did this for two reasons: to move away from the flashy colors of previous seasons, and also to represent how Lady Whistledown stays low-key at parties to continue hearing the juiciest rumors of society. The season isn't over yet, but one of the most notable complaints among fans is that Colin hasn't suffered any consequences for hurting Penelope in the previous season. This detail feels quite off, because his character apologized to Penelope for 3 seconds, and instantly had a new chance in his life. This is strange because even the actors themselves have said that Colin would suffer a lot in this season. So we can only assume that they are saving this character development for the next 4 episodes. We'll see. Let's be patient. Cressida also goes through a character arc represented by her wardrobe. Now she wears quite large and flashy sleeves. According to the production, these sleeves represent the wings of a bird, since Cressida is like a caged bird. This fits better if we look at the colors of Cressida's house, which are dark, representing a cage. Cressida lives trapped in her mother's threats, who wants to force her to marry someone of her choice. Going back to Penelope's wardrobe, she now wears more revealing dresses. This is to represent the character's newfound confidence. According to the production, the idea is to show as much skin as possible. That's why many of her sleeves and gloves are transparent. This contrasts with Penelope's dresses in Season 1, which were more modest and without transparency. She didn't feel secure enough to show herself as she is, but now she does feel this confidence. According to Nicola Coughlan, who plays Penelope, the season includes a quite revealing sex scene in which she will appear completely nude. The actress has also revealed that her chemistry with actor Luke Newton is so good that they even rested naked between takes. All of this is because they have a good friendship and respect for each other for years. As you probably know, butterflies in Bridgerton are the symbol of the Featherington family, and throughout Season 3, we can see them hidden in various places, such as on the house's railings, accessories, and even in the wardrobe. I'll show you some examples on screen, but surely there are many more butterflies that I couldn't find. Originally, the season wasn't going to be split into 2 parts. Netflix notified the team of this decision when the episodes were already fully recorded. Showrunner Jess Brownell explained that fortunately, they always record the seasons with a major event halfway through. In this case, Colin's proposal to Penelope. So luckily the idea of dividing the season worked out, although it wasn't planned from the beginning. She warns that the second half will reward all the waiting because there are impressive episodes to come. In the first episode of Season 3, we have a party in a garden in the English countryside. This scene was filmed at Squary's Court, a manor house near Westerham, England, which has been owned by the same family for 280 years. It has also served as a setting for several series or movies, such as the BBC's Emma in 2009. The season presents us with the separation between Penelope and Eloise, who stopped being friends because of what happened in Season 2. According to the writers, they had many discussions about how to show this separation. They didn't know if they would do it in a shocking or dramatic way, but in the end they opted for a simpler style. Both characters go their separate ways. As happens in real life, when you drift apart from a friend, they both live their independent lives without each other, but with the possibility of reuniting in the future. The Queen's wigs have always been a challenge for the makeup team, but in this season, the most difficult one was the swan ornament from Chapter 4. This impressive design stands out for having small crystal swans moving inside the wig. Something impressive. According to Erica Oakvist, the head of hair and makeup, this was a challenge she set for herself. According to the professional, the idea was possible because they are wigs, so the project could be worked on without subjecting the actress to several hours of waiting. The season introduces us to Lord Debling, Penelope's new romantic interest. The interesting thing is that the series invented this character since he doesn't exist in the books. According to the production, this character was created because they wanted to give more importance to Penelope. In their words, it was time for her to receive interest from someone. Lord Debling was created for that purpose. However, many fans think that the arrival of this character also works to create a love triangle between Colin, Penelope, and Debling. The series is very fond of placing love triangles per season, and they couldn't miss this opportunity. Lord Debling is played by actor Sam Phillips, who has already appeared in series like Netflix's The Crown. The interesting thing is that since Bridgerton, Phillips has been seen in real-life dating actress Bessie Carter, who plays Prudence, Penelope's sister. Many fans have theorized that a romance has blossomed between the two actors, but so far, the relationship hasn't been confirmed. But well, that's all I can say about Bridgerton. I hope you liked the video. If you did, you would help me a lot by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also, remember to subscribe, because I'll upload more videos about Bridgerton. Thank you for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.